Well, hello, my beautiful Librans. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your twin flame reading for the end of May right through the end of June 2024. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about, pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings, and I will never reach out to you personally to offer one. Also, I will never ask you for money, e-gifts, or donations. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your twin flame reading for those twins who are currently in separation. I'm going to get all of your cards first before I connect to an outcome. The first pile will be your pile, the second pile will be your person's pile, and the third pile is the unified energy of how things are going to come together, okay? So let us begin. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know regarding this twin flame connection? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of at this time? Can you please show them the way? What are they meant to be learning at this time? What is going on with them? And how can they move through this time period? Also, it's worth noting what a twin flame connection is, because if anyone is mentally, physically, or emotionally abusive, that is not a twin flame connection. That is more likely to be a false flame connection, and it will waste your wonderful time and drain you of your beautiful love, okay? So I do want you to be aware of that. Twin flames, they are magnetic, and when you meet your twin, both of you, how would you like to receive? Thank you so much. Both of you feel the same. Both of you are drawn towards each other. It is a very intense bond, almost obsessive, to the point where you can't stop thinking about each other, and the feeling is mutual, okay? But there tends to be a certain dynamic that is played out in the union, and it's not always the case, but it is typical to form, which is there is a runner, a chaser, and a separation period. When you meet your twin, it's like looking in a mirror. It's a mirrored behavior relationship. So when you look in that mirror, you see all the things within yourself that needs healing, and so does your twin. So the chaser tends to be the one who is spiritually evolved and willing to surrender to the union and go deep, open up to that level of intimacy. But the runner tends to look in that mirror and see all the things in themselves that they've been running away from their whole life, things that they've been avoiding and do not want to face. Also, twin flames, you know, it's all about unconditional love. So twins who are the runner, they tend to either not have experienced unconditional love, or they offered unconditional love to a previous experience and they got hurt in some way and they mistrust it as they move forward. So I will tap into your relationship, see what's going on with your particular twin, because each relationship is different. There's different lessons to learn, but each twin comes to this lifetime with a mission, a true calling, and both parties need to surrender to that calling before they can come back together in union. Because ultimately, a twin flame is an activated relationship. It's more about accepting your spiritual awakening than it has to do with your twin itself. And, you know, this awakening, it's not actually a physically romantic relationship at first. It's more of a process that prepares us to release low vibrational energy that keeps us stuck in either fear, addictive patterns, or unhealthy attachments. And it's actually a very intense inner vibrational transformation. But it's also a personal journey of discovery that must be done alone. So when you meet your twin, it triggers things within you in order to focus on them, heal them, and move away from them. And basically, once you discover your true purpose and embrace unconditional love for self, only then will the union come together in a reunion and it be sustainable. because both parties, there tends to be either trust issues, insecurity, low confidence, or self-loathing, maybe sometimes addictions. It depends on each twin connection there. But both of you need to resolve those things within yourself. And these traumas or these difficult experiences, they tended to have happened before you meet. These are things that either, hurt us, disappoint us, or let us down, and we hold on to those things and we sort of put them into a little box, forget about them. But when you're about to go deep in a relationship and be really intimate with another person, suddenly those fears come to the surface, and we can either allow those fears to overcome us and we step away from our true heart's desire, or we really focus on overcoming obstacles and moving past it so that we can actually get what we want in life. It's basically a sacred union as a result of shared difficulty and pain. So both you and your twin, you may have had similar experiences on your journey before you even met each other. And twins, they actually reflect back to you your greatest strengths, but also your greatest weaknesses. And the twin who is the runner, they tend to look at all the weaknesses, or they look at all the things that they've been fearful of, and it's amplified, because twin flames, it amplifies the energies of love, passion, desire. That's why it's so intense, but also it triggers things like fear to the surface. And basically it is all a process of opening yourself up to overcoming fear and addictions and anything that you've been avoiding in order to come together in a union. And basically, sometimes twin flame relationships can also be to do with our idea of what love looks like, okay, based on our experiences on our journey. This is crafted from childhood until now, and it culminates a life of wounding, of unhealthy behaviors, and a need to be healed before moving into the next level with a twin flame connection. Now, of course, that's only a really basic idea of what it means to be in a twin flame connection. There's so much more out there. It is a very magnetic relationship, and I like to describe twin flames like magnets. You're both identical in polarity. It's not a game, it's an energetic exchange, because we're all energy. And if you have two magnets that are in the same frequency, because they are twins, okay, they attract each other but also repel each other. There is that space in between where they just can't quite connect. And that means the space is there on purpose. The twin flame rite of passage is a separation period, and that is a very difficult and painful experience. So I'm sending you a huge hug out there. This relationship, it's not like Hollywood movies, like romance. It is a spiritual awakening relationship. In order to spiritually evolve to the next stage. But also, the chaser has to do one of the hardest jobs, okay? And that is to be the catalyst for change in the relationship. And instead of reaching out to their twin with their messages or thinking or, trying to fix the union, it will perpetuate a cycle. The space will always remain the same because the frequencies have not changed. The magnets are still identical in frequencies. So if the chaser, let's say this is the chaser, puts all that love, care, devotion, and attention into themselves through unconditional love, valuing themselves, respecting themselves, focusing on their true calling, that's when you change the frequency and you encourage your twin to do the same. It changes the frequency quite quickly, and then your twin steps up and does the same, and then you come together in a vibrational match, okay? Now, again, it's not a game, energetic exchange, and I always say do not wait for your twin, because two people, two very similar energies, identical frequencies, but at the same time, both of you have different timelines on facing the stuff. So even though you may feel ready for the connection and have more spiritual evolution than your twin, they're playing catch up. So it can indicate that, some people will wait for years, months, or decades for their twin to step up. I always say do not wait, because when you wait, you keep the relationship stagnant. Nothing changes. So it's all about connecting to your higher calling, connecting to self-love, unconditional self-love, and then you change things, and then you come together in a match. The universe will always orchestrate a meeting between you and your person to come back into union. So breathe. What is meant for you will never pass you by. Now, as I said, that's a very basic idea. Let's get straight to your cards. There's much more stuff online for you to connect to regarding this. Now, This is how you feel about your person. We've got the Magician card. So this person, they're on your mind a lot. You focus a lot of your love, care, and devotion towards this person. And you do have the Six of Cups. So deep down, you really want to reunite with this person. You're remembering the happier times, the nostalgic times where you may feel there was a lot of fun, but also there was a lot of sort of signs that this person hadn't fully healed. And I feel, although you would wish to be with this person or reconnect with this person, you've also got the Ten of Swords here. So some of you have acknowledged that it's done, or you're done because you can't do this anymore. You're fed up with the way things have gone. I do feel, some of you have been manifesting through thoughts, becoming things, trying to almost manifest this person back into your life to talk, because I feel some of you want answers to some of the questions that you have. And I mean, looking at your person's cards, I feel this person has been put on hold on purpose. But with the Hangman, I feel that this person is releasing things that have no longer served them in order to choose a life where they can be strong enough to walk by your side. This person knows that you are their destiny, is what I'm seeing here. But with that Hangman energy, I feel like they're trying to open up to the union and surrender to the process, because I feel this person, they fought fate. Okay, I'll dip in a little bit stronger to see what was going on with your person, because right now it's not readily available here, but this is how you're feeling about your person. From time to time, I feel like you think about this person, but also you saw that it had so much potential, and it was a very magical and powerful experience. However, I feel it may have left you out of balance. It disappointed you. This person let you down. For some of you, not all of you, and I want you to be aware that sometimes twin flames, they can have very toxic traits. Sometimes there can be like addiction, or there can be some toxic behavior, cycles of repeat that get played out. And until your person comes to you in a healthy energy, they do not deserve your time and your love, because, twin flames, they keep coming back towards each other, trying to make it work. And in a fast-paced society that we're in today, sometimes people are looking for the quick fix, okay? I can see that you're doing the work. You're taking the time that is necessary to do your spiritual evolution. But sometimes, twins, they keep gravitating back towards each other because they can't be without each other, but they still haven't done the work. They can't fast track it, okay? So I feel your person, if they keep coming back in, it's because they're drawn to you for the reason that there is a deep bond. They know that you are their twin. Twins, they know automatically that there is a profound connection. They may not realize it's a twin flame connection, but they know there's something otherworldly about the connection, something different that they're not seeing or feeling in other relationships or other friendships. So I feel that's why they keep coming back out of curiosity. What is this that's been, drawing me towards this person all the time? And I feel this person is seeking to understand right now, because they know that they have love for you, and I feel that this person deep down in the future, they see you like being in a high level commitment. Maybe even I feel this person has visualized marriage with you. However, that Nine of Pentacles is still standing out there for me, and I get this energy here that this person, they really are trying to value their independence or learn to implement self-care routines in their solitary energy, because I feel this person, they haven't respected themselves as much as they could have done. They've made certain choices in their life that it's not that they're not proud of it, because I don't feel that. It's like they made some choices and they are now noticing the effect it had on what they really truly wanted, or the path that they're on right now. So I feel they're kind of in a period of self-reflection. But right now, I feel some of you, it's almost like you don't really want to know what this person's up to, or you don't want to really look at their life now, because part of you is like, you're done. You can't do this anymore. So you're trying to manifest new opportunities, new people, new circumstances into your life. And some of you have a lot of questions like, why did this happen? What is the lesson? And I feel the lesson here for you was about confidence, was knowing that you have so much potential on your true life's mission and purpose path. And, that you actually have an energetic frequency where you can call things towards you. Okay. I feel like you've been called to develop your spiritual gifts here. So for example, in the past, you may have noticed that when you thought about your person, they reached out. And that highlights that you're actually bonded. We're all one collectively, but you're really deeply bonded to your person, and you call them energetically. So they can feel you when you think about them. You know, and I'm really getting this sense that some of you, thank you so much, I'm sure grateful, some of you may have wondered recently, I'm seeing it in terms of stars, okay? So some of you may have been looking up at the stars recently and wondering, is your twin looking at the same sort of constellation or stars that you are looking at? I'm being given that the answer is yes. And when this person looked up at the stars, they thought of you, wondering if you are. So there's a weird connection there. It's not weird. It's actually explainable because both of you are very connected. But some of you may have had that question and it's coming through. And it's almost like I'm being given this energy to answer it. The answer is yes. But there may even be a conversation later on in the future with you and your twin talking about a certain constellation of stars, and both of you were looking at the stars at pretty much the same time, not exactly the same time, but pretty much like within like a couple of hours of each other is what I'm being given, and both of you thought of each other. Okay, so this conversation will come up later on in the next coming months, or even, well, I feel it'll be under a year that you will have this conversation with this person, and it will just solidify the deep connection that you both have. I feel it's going to be sooner rather than later, but I feel this conversation itself will come up within the next, I want to say 8 months, okay? So I'll leave it like that. Now, we also have the Six of Cups, okay? Now, it's really interesting. I'm seeing fingerprints with this card, fingerprints. So either it indicates that you're thinking about the memory of this person, how unique the relationship was, because fingerprints tend to be unique to a person. Or, I mean, it could be literally that you and this person did like a fingerprint painting, or maybe a photograph of a fingerprint. I'm not really sure how else to decode this. I'm just seeing fingerprints. So I'm going to go with spiritually that this person really made a mark on you. Okay, thanks so much. I'm truly grateful. I'm being given an energy of, did this person ever really truly love me? And the answer is yes, is what I'm being given. And I will pull some cards on this for your person's energy to see how they feel about you. But with the Six of Cups, there is an energy of wanting to reunite with this person, but also not really looking back with rose-tinted glasses. Of course, you're remembering the good times, but also I feel like you're being acutely aware of the negative times, or and some of these negative times, it's almost like this is when you're questioning, did this person ever really love you? Well, the answer is yes, okay? Now, I also feel some of you, there's an energy here from childhood is what I'm being given about a rocky relationship. Okay, so and this is from your side, my beautiful Librans. So it could be that, well, I'm feeling it's from childhood, but it could be it's just been in your past. But I feel this energy of either you witness parents or guardians divorcing, or a very turbulent upbringing, and this person that you are connected to as your twin had a very similar upbringing, and both of you are very, I don't want to say haunted by it, because I feel it's not something that's readily on your mind all the time, but I also feel you've been influenced by it, and it's kind of made you feel that, because I'm being shown a mirror right now, and when I'm being shown a mirror, it means that both of you have very similar energies. It's almost like you want love, and you know that you love this person, but for some of you, you feel that love eventually ends, and you don't want to believe that it does. It's almost like you want to believe in a happy ever after, but your experiences or whatever it is that you witnessed, it feels like it comes to an end. And some of you, it kind of triggers some fear within you also regarding this twin flame connection. Well, it's doing the same with your person. So if your person has gone through a similar experience, whilst it no longer has power over this person, it has shaped who they are and how they feel about love and how they conduct themselves in a relationship. Because your twin, as soon as they start to get deep in a relationship, they put the brakes on, because they feel that love ends at some point, and they'd rather be the one to end things before it gets too deep, because they are protecting themselves. But we'll go into their energy in a moment. The Six of Cups, I feel for you and this person, you do bond on that level because I feel like you're very alike in that respect. But also I feel here with this Six of Cups, for some of you, with the Ten of Swords, you want to stop the memories. You want to stop thinking about this person, but still memories flood in and you're wondering, why can you not shut this person out? And the simple answer is that this person is thinking a lot about you and, they're triggering you, especially when you're trying to sleep. So if you're finding that you cannot sleep recently, it's because this person, you are on their mind a lot. And I just heard, well, I wish they would stop talking about me or thinking about me because I need to sleep. Okay. And, I feel that this person will actually message you and tell you that they've not been able to sleep also because you've been on their mind, okay? And again, I will pull some cards on that when I get to their energy. Ten of Swords, though, even though there's a lot of nostalgia and you feel an incredible bond and you feel magnetized to think about this person or you feel drawn to reach out to this person, I feel like you're not. Ten of Swords says you're done. You're fed up. It was a very painful ending and you're not going back that way. Ten of Swords also indicates that you may feel that this person's patterns no longer serve you. And remember, as soon as the twin flame, who is the chaser, steps back, focuses all that love, care, and devotion inwards, that is when you are the catalyst for change. You're creating space for a new start. So your decision to step back and, end this cycle of repeat, I feel it basically changes everything. So you're going to see some movement from your person. I do feel right now, they've got the choices card, and they've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Hierophant. So it's literally like their choice right now. What they are looking at doesn't mean that they're the only people who have a choice, because you have a choice also. But looking at their energy, it's like be in a high level commitment or be single. So, I feel they're on their own right now. Whoever twin I'm picking up on, there's single energy. So I don't feel either twin or with anybody else. But I feel that there is going to be some form of communication and breakthrough in this relationship I'll find out the energy, because right now I'm not being given 6 weeks. I feel it's later than that. So in the next 6 weeks, I feel you may not hear from this person at all. So it may be just after the 6 weeks, but we will tap into that. But the Ten of Swords, you're fed up. You're done. You're exhausted by this. It's broken you to the point where you can't do this anymore. And that's why it's so hard, because you've tried everything you can to move away from this, but the memories keep flooding in because this person is still thinking about you and how, it's almost like they waited and waited and waited and they wanted to move forward. They wanted to be bold, but I feel something was holding them back. Okay. I'm getting an energy that your person feels pretty lost, almost like in limbo in life. And that's not an excuse, of course. I'm not here to give anyone an excuse or a way out, but there has to be a reason, because they can see that you were their destiny. So I want to see what happened there. But at the end of the day, that Ten of Swords indicates that, it's come to an end. You can't see how things can change from here. But really interestingly, you've got the Ten of Swords, and as an outcome, you've got an Ace of Swords. So that's the end of a painful cycle and the beginning of a new one. So I do see that some of you have the potential for meeting someone new if you want to, but if you want to continue with the twin flame connection, I feel that there is a conversation coming where both parties take accountability for their actions and really express how they feel. But that's coming after the 6 weeks period is what I'm being given, okay? But as it stands, looking at your energy, my beautiful Librans, you feel it's done. All you're left with is sadness, disappointment, and memories. That's what I'm seeing here. And that is the cold, hard truth of it, because you've got the Ten of Swords there. It's almost like, you've buried this relationship and chalked it up to experience and said, you know what, I'm not going back there. And some of you, it's like the memories are almost you visiting the resting place of this relationship, and you're leaving it there because it's been too painful and you've felt like you've wasted your time. You've learned a lot of lessons, and it's empowered you to have more confidence in yourself and to focus on your true life's mission and purpose, but you feel it can't be resurrected in any shape or form. Now, moving on to your person's energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So they are turning their life around. Wheel of Fortune is a cycle of repeat. So this person has been in a cycle of repeat of coming in strong and then withdrawing. Okay, so this person, you know, they want to step up, they want to lead, they want to be bold, but then the Hangman, something is holding them back in some way. And it's almost like I feel, how can I put that? It's almost like I feel that this person, it's not that they're searching for something that they feel is missing. It's almost like they felt for a very long time in their life before they met you, a lot of apathy. I want to almost touch on the area of depression. Okay, now I'm not medically trained to talk about that, so I'm just going to mention it and leave it there. But it just feels like this person, some of them may have been numbing their feelings, or it just feels like they've been struggling with something and it has put them into a cycle of repeat. So I'm not here to give anyone an excuse. I'm here to try and understand. And looking at their energy, they've got two major arcana cards here. So they've been going through something big, a major transformation. However, it's not really revealing what's been going on and why there has been this pause. So, I mean, the Strength card does indicate self-care routines. It does indicate a need for unconditional love. I do feel that this person had a degree of self-loathing, okay, where they felt like they could not offer you what you deserve or what they felt you deserved in a relationship. They may have even said at one point that you were too good for them, or that you can do better than them. And that's not true at all, of course. But I feel in their present state, they felt that they couldn't offer a high-level commitment relationship. So I'm just going to pull some cards on this. And for some of you, not all of you beautiful Librans, your twin is at a distance in a different country, and they just felt it's too hard. They were like, they want to be with you, but circumstances have made them feel it's impossible. And they're waiting until the right time to be able to be with you. That doesn't mean they're not going to be with you. It feels like a very hard process. And whatever percentage, I feel is around about 8% actually of my beautiful Librans out there. If your twin is in a different country, they are working really hard to find their way towards you, but it is taking time, is what I'm being given. So for the rest of you, though, I just feel this person, they're going through a very intense period of turning their life around. So let me just see if I can find out what's going on below the surface. What's going beyond this relationship? What's happening here? We've got the Moon card. Yeah, someone who has a lot of fears, uncertainties, someone who's in a transformational period or a transition period where they're trying to know their self, but they're just feeling a bit lost. You know, also the Moon card indicates this person has a lot of lessons that they're learning right now, and they're very hard, which of course we all learn lessons, and they are hard. But I feel this person is going through a period of looking at their shadow self, and I feel they're trying to purge this sense of negativity, or this sense of, I mean, looking at all their cards, there's this inner battle going on, like settling down or being independent. So either their work or their nature is to be super independent, because we have a dog and a wolf on this card. Wolves, of course, represent independence, but also to focus on your mission or your calling. And dogs represent settling down, companionship, loyalty. And, you know, we've got the Seven of Wands here as well. This person very guarded. They're very unsure. And you know, even their outcome energy is choices. It's like Nine of Pentacles, independence, Hierophant, marriage. So it's like this person, they've got a bit of an inner battle going on within them. I want to know why, because the Seven of Wands tells me that they're capable of, you know, maintaining a relationship. They're a very passionate person. They don't want anyone else. You know, they're not someone who is a people pleaser. They march to the beat of their own drum. Also, Seven of Wands tells me that they're under a lot of pressure right now, and they're not sure how their life is unfolding. But at the same time, they're not really going to give up on this relationship. So let me just see a little bit more. Why are they feeling so uncertain? What's going on there? I feel it's connected to them witnessing parents or guardians divorcing, but we got the Eight of Wands. Now, for some of you, as I said, it's travel or at a distance, but the Eight of Wands indicates, you know, some sort of reaction or trying trying to transform their life. I feel like they want to move on from this because they feel that life is passing them by and they're feeling really stuck. But can you show me beyond? Why? Can you show me why? What's going on with this person? Why is there the separation period? The Judgment card. They were put on pause in order to focus on their true life's mission and purpose, but they're also called to leave their old life behind. As you can see there, it's really interesting because, of course, we've got like a graveyard there, and then we've got these figures sort of resurrecting out of those coffins there, which basically indicates this person's leaving their old life behind, but also they want to resurrect this relationship. This person wants to reach out. They want to renew the connection, and they're not going to give up. I feel the Judgment card, it tends to mean second chances, right? So you may have felt that you've given this person enough chances and they've not stepped up, but this person, they feel like they want to come back. They're having an epiphany where they realize that they were very guarded and they gave mixed signals, is what I'm being given, mixed signals. And I want to see what's below the mixed signals. Why the mixed signals? Why did this twin flame give my beautiful Librans mixed signals? What is it? Apart from the inner battle, what's going on there? They want to reunite. Well, we got the Emperor. So this person, they were not mature enough to want to settle down when they first met you. They see you as a gift. I mean, they've got the Six of Cups as well. So they actually want to reunite. And they are in a period of basically maturing, evolving, knowing what they want, creating stability in their life. And I feel this person was protecting their heart. I also feel there's an energy here of a patriarchal type figure, father figure, male guardian, that this person they really looked up to, but this person kept coming in and out of their life. So they didn't have like a stable type figure that they looked up to. And they almost felt that perhaps this is how, thank you so much, I'm sure grateful. I was just given something that I don't agree with, but it just came through. I will tell you, but I don't agree with it at all. Basically, the person that they looked up to at one point told them that if they come in a relationship and then remove themselves, then it makes the other person want them more. Now, that's a very toxic behavior, but it's something that was told to them a long time ago by somebody. And deep down, when they feel that they're getting too close to a person, they remember this advice, and it's almost like their natural instinct was to shut down. The sentence I was given was treat him mean, keep him keen. Okay, I don't like it at all, and I don't agree with it. And this person actually, as they start to evolve and start to realize their behavior, which is what I'm seeing here, they don't agree with it either. This person is looking at the past and how it has influenced their decisions. So what is this person going to do about it? Can you show me what this person's going to do about it? They're going to fight it. Okay, Five of Wands indicates this person is almost like training themselves or retraining themselves to fight it. So I feel right now they're in a period of kind of like reprogramming old cycles of repeat in order to take charge of their life and come towards you in a state of empowerment where they want a healthier relationship. That's what I'm seeing right now, but I can see that this person gave you mixed signals because it felt like they were very much lost themselves, and they certainly did not love themselves. I really have an energy of self-loathing going on with this twin flame, and I feel they've battled hard to fall in love with themselves and become comfortable in their own skin with their emotions. Also, I mean, this is a Strength card, which is about being bold and daring. So this is really how they feel about you. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. They know that you are their destiny. We've got the Strength card. They see you as a very strong person who is more bold than they are, someone who is courageous enough to open their heart. They see you as having a loyal, loving heart. And we also have the Hangman here, which means you've opened them up to new perspectives in life. And I feel this person also indicates that you were willing to surrender to the union. And it's almost like you showed them how they can end old ways of doing things, releasing bad habits. But at the time, they were not mature enough to accept it. But now I feel they're having epiphanies. They're having like a realization, because the hangman, they put themselves on the tree of life on purpose in order to gain new knowledge. And, I feel this person has taken a pause on purpose from this twin flame connection in order to realize some stuff about themselves, past cycles of repeat, influences from the past, how to love themselves in a deeper fashion, and how to surrender to the union. So I feel they're in the rite of passage twin flame separation period, but they're doing the work. Not all twin flames do the work. This one is doing the work, which is really good. The outcome energy, we have choices, which of course is a Lover's card. So this is your person's outcome energy. It means that they have a lot of love for you, and that, they basically think of you in a very romantic fashion for the future. The Lover's card is a partnership. They know that there is a deep loving bond between you both, but they have a choice to make, okay? And I feel their choices are their fears, allowing their fears or their cycle of repeat, because they're in training right now. That's the way they see themselves. They're trying to reprogram a cycle, because that is, of course, changing cycles. This person's trying to reprogram their go-to emotions. Like when they're really getting deeply involved with you, suddenly the fears come to the surface, or the behavior or stepping back, the indecision, the mixed signals start coming back in. But looking at your energy, you're fed up. You can't do this anymore. So you're not here to wait around for another person to, step up. Right? You're here to live your life and do your thing and connect to your life's purpose path. And I do feel that there is a conversation coming for you and this person in the future. But right now, your person, they still visualize a time with you in the future where you're together in a high-level commitment in a marriage. I mean, the Hierophant means that this person believes that you will be together. They believe that the knowledge that they are acquiring right now will help them choose healthier conversations or healthier pathways towards your heart. So I do feel this person is trying, okay? However, this Nine of Pentacles is really sticking out for me. The Nine of Pentacles is this independent streak, this sudden sort of desire to be self-reliant. It's almost like this person, they want to fall in love, but then suddenly they're like, you know what, actually, I don't need anybody, because it's a triggered response to somebody who has either loved and lost before, or someone who has been abandoned in some way. So I want to pull a card on this, because there's two options here, and they have the choices card. And this is the future energy for the next 6 weeks. So I feel that this person, they will have a conversation with you about something that they did. It's almost like they may be learning something, maybe a craft, or it may be a talent that they've got that they're honing, or it may be something that they've struggled with recently, like giving something up, for example, and they're going to tell you about it, because it's almost like they want you to be proud, and they want you to know that they are making an effort to change their life in some way. And I mean, I feel like they're sticking to that, but that Nine of Pentacles it's basically an energy where they are focusing on living the good life, or trying to work really hard to enrich their life, but they're still playing it safe. Okay, that's the energy that I've got. So they're still a little bit guarded towards love. So let me just pull a card, because this is the next 6 weeks. Can you show me a little bit more about this next 6 weeks energy? Okay. So we've got the Star energy, so that means that they are gaining clarity. They're in a period of healing, whatever it is they're running away from. I'm going to pull a card on that as well. But this is also, a wish or a desire. So I feel they wish to be in a relationship with you, but old habits, they die hard. So I feel this person is really trying. They're in training. They're not there yet. I would say that there's going to be a conversation, or they are choosing healthier pathways. This is basically them being in a new phase of life where they are connected to the new wisdom, but they're in a period of personal development and growth. So let me just see a little bit more before we go to your energy. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know about this person? We have the Two of Swords. I mean, it's the same message. I can't, pick the cards for you. I have to shuffle, and whatever pops out, I have to give you the energy that this person is in and honor the message that the cards hold. It's like this person is still gaining new knowledge. They're still like sitting on the fence a little bit. There's still indecision here. I mean, the Two of Swords basically means balance, being flexible, adapting to change. So I feel, it's still kind of at a bit of a stalemate. There will be a conversation. There's going to be no physical action towards getting back together is what I see. But I feel that lines of communication will be open. And I feel in stillness, this person is also gaining knowledge and wisdom and basically reflecting on some of the answers that they want to give you, because I feel this person wants to answer some of your questions as to why. And there's more to this person that I'm being given right now. So I'm not really sure why I'm like not being blocked, but it just feels like I'm being given hints of things at the moment with this person. Two of Pentacles, wow. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Choices card, I mean, it's the same message. Two of Pentacles, again, is like inconsistency or trying to get into the rhythm of life. So, I mean, this person right now, they're trying to work out their path in life. And until they figure out themselves, they cannot offer anything in a relationship that's solid for you. So I got to be honest, you're right with that Ten of Swords right now. It doesn't mean never, it just means not right now. This person, they're not open to offering you anything that is stable. They want to, and they're changing, but they're not there yet. So I feel there's an inconsistency still. Your Nine of Pentacles and your Hierophant tell me that there as well. Now, we've also got the Temperance card for you as an outcome. This is you focusing on your life's mission and calling, but also you're re-examining your priorities about what you want in life, because this relationship has been very disharmonious or has been basically causing chaos and disruption in your life. So I feel like you're trying to create a life where there is less drama. And I feel for some of you, you may even be relocating. I get an energy here about traveling or at a distance as well. So it's not just like a physical distance. I feel there's this energy of spiritually distancing yourself from this connection. Some of you beautiful Librans may have even attempted to cut the cord of the twin flame connection or are thinking about that, purifying. And of course that is possible. There's only one twin and you'll still be somehow connected, but you can step away from the union and you can open yourself up to a soulmate if you want. We all have free will. So I feel you are also looking at your choices right now with this card, and you're basically being asked to really reflect on what it is that you want right now and connect to this sense of self-love, unconditional self-love, and focus on your path, your true calling there, your purpose. But I also feel that you've been very patient in this connection. You've waited a long time. And during that process, because you got the Temperance card twice, look at that. What does that say to you? That means you've been purifying. It means you've been cutting out patterns of repeat in your life. If this person comes towards you in a certain cycle of repeat, you are breaking the process right now, and that has helped you kind of blend your energies and purify how you feel about the situation, and also really kind of like get clear on what it is that you want. Now, I'm just being given another energy with this. One moment, please. I need to really tap into this a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're being in the flow of your life right now, balance, but also I feel like you're not giving any more of yourself to this situation than you did in the past, is what I'm being given. It's like you are allowing this person to come to you. If they're going to come to you, you're allowing a conversation to come in, because I feel some of you do have some questions you want answered, but ultimately you're not reaching out. is what I see. And I do see that there is going to be communication. I see it is a bit of a breakthrough. It's not there yet at all by any means. But this card tells me that you're leaving it up to fate. You're leaving it up to destiny and to karma. Okay? There's going to be a lot of meaningful coincidences that come your way. You're going to see this person's name everywhere or double numbers. I'm being given 1221 for you right now. And that's really about grounding yourself in this relationship. It reminds you that in good time, you will receive what it is that you want, or something even better than you ever imagined. But it's really about, you're in the process where the twin flame connection has slowed down to a halt in order for both of you to go inwards and focus on your personal growth at this time. Also, Ace of Swords indicates not just clarity, but also communication. Swords are all about communication. So I feel, you will get communication from this person, but they're not there yet. So just be a little bit mindful of that. Also, I feel some of you are going to be talking to somebody new. Okay, and you may want to explore that because there is a connection there as well. So I will do a singles reading that you can connect to. But I feel right now, with this Ace of Swords, there's an energy here of suddenly you know what to do about this connection. And it is to focus on creating sanctuary, peace of mind, and connecting to your own spiritual path rather than worrying about this twin flame or having this person sort of, infiltrate your thoughts and your mind. I feel with a clear mind, you're now focusing on your life's purpose mission, okay? And you will watch the change unfold in your twin flame connection based on you being that catalyst for change, okay? So that was very complex. I hope it resonated with someone out there, my beautiful Librans. I'm just going to get some final cards to see any conversations that have been left unsaid in this connection, what's going on there. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please... Oh, okay, there's a lot there that's popped out. So this person actually, I feel they do have a lot to say, but it's almost like they're so indecisive about their life right now that, one moment they're meaning something with all of their heart, and then it's almost like with fear or overthinking, they're talking themselves out of it. So a little bit inconsistent, wishy-washy, shall we say, at this moment in time. And I certainly see that you don't deserve that in your life right now, my beautiful Librans. Okay. Okay, let's see. Wow, this is a lot. Oh. Okay, so when I touch this card, so many songs remind me of you. I'm hearing that Celine Dion song, It's All Coming Back, It's Coming Back to Me Now. Oh gosh, it's a really famous song. And for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it right now. Okay, I'm going to kick myself later because I know the song, but I just can't remember what it's called. Maybe it's called that. So listen out for that song because I feel it may be a sign or a symbol that your person is about to reach out. I feel they probably won't reach out for the next 6 weeks. Okay, I see it being after that. I got to be honest with you there, okay? But your first card is, you're so different than what I'm used to, but I like it. Now, we also have this card, I'm sorry for lying to you. Now, the energy that I'm getting from this card, and I will pull a card on it just to clarify, because I was wondering, what have they lied about? Because there's nothing here to tell me that they've lied. The only thing I can see here is that this person, with the Hangman, it's like either they held back on something, and the something is, they know that you are their destiny. I feel like they have lied to themselves and you about their feelings. But I just want to clarify that because I've not picked up on a lie. I got to be honest. But I don't want to leave it just like that. Can you show me what the lie was about? What's the lie? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So that they wanted to offer something solid and healthy for you, but the Five of Swords, they sabotaged the connection. Five of Swords, they overthought it. They basically allowed their fears to get in the way. Also, I feel this person, they had a lot of drama in their life. There's this energy here of, it's almost like they feel defeated in what they can offer you. It just feels like, okay, I'm just going to say it because I just get this sense of failure. It's like they felt that they were not good enough for you, and it's almost like they allow these thoughts to rule their head and kind of ruin the pathway of this relationship. So that's the lie. I mean, Ace of Pentacles indicates it was the start of something that had so much potential, and they wanted this relationship. They saw it as a gift, an opportunity to have something really wonderful, but their thoughts got in the way. That it's almost like they completely sabotage the connection. I feel this person, they tend to get in their own way sometimes. Now, we all do at some point, but this person, it really ruined the relationship. But they were kind of meant to go through this process in order to heal, but also focus on their true life's calling and mission. I feel this person, they have to heal self-loathing. That's the main, that's almost like where the wound is at for this person, self-loathing. We've got I miss you, and I do feel that energy from this person to be true. The silence is killing me. But again, it's this energy of, why do twins not reach out and say what they feel? Why can't they just have a conversation? But it's because, they don't know how to articulate their feelings from a healthy place. We've got, I've had very vivid dreams about you. This person is not going to tell you about the dreams that they've had about you. They're going to talk about the stars. They're going to talk about looking up at the stars and thinking about you. And there's going to be that conversation. My life has changed so much since meeting you. I do feel this person is going through a major change. I did mention that earlier. I don't want this to be over with us. And I feel that is also true. However, this person's just not capable of offering you the love and the depth of love that you require and deserve at this time. Doesn't mean it's not never. Doesn't mean they're not going to be able to spiritually evolve to offer you what you want. But right now, they're just not capable of doing that. I can picture a life with you. It's the same energy. This person can actually picture you and them being together in the future. I'm thinking about making you an offer, and again, they are. However, they're just not ready to make it sustainable. I pushed you away because I was scared. Okay, I definitely felt that that was true in the relationship. I love you. Oh gosh, I just saw the next card. I don't look at the cards until I'm about to pick them up, but I just saw the next card. I'm so tired of sabotaging this connection, and I feel this is definitely true, okay? We've also got so many songs remind me of you. And that one in particular, the Celine Dion one, listen out for it because I feel this will be a symbol or a sign that you're going to hear from your twin shortly afterwards, okay? This is so much for it, guys. Angels, can you please guide? Okay, so finally we have, so we got the guitar. So that kind of means healing and fine-tuning the frequencies, matching each other's soul song, but also the music. Pay close attention to that song that came out. I feel it's really relevant. Also, we have the gift rune. Now, this is all about partnerships coming together in union. So it means divine union, basically. And I feel you and this person, you can make your way back towards each other, but it's going to be a long process. And this person is not there yet. So I see you getting on with your life, not waiting for this person. And basically, when the moment is right, the universe will orchestrate you back together. But there's no waiting game here. I feel like you're doing you, and this person they will reach out. There is a conversation, but as it stands right now, they cannot offer something sustainable, okay? So I'll leave it there. I have to be honest with you. I wish I could make it some other way, but you saw the cards that came out and the energy that's there, so I have to be honest with what I have. If it resonates in some way, shape, or form, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is so important for me too. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans, and love and light.